Have you ever caught yourself wondering if something is wrong with you because you don't really have friends? What if the truth is the complete opposite, and by the end of this video, you'll realize your brain just works differently than most people's? Psychology suggests that people with very selective social circles are often misunderstood, not broken, not antisocial, and not failures. In many cases, their minds function in a way that makes typical social life feel exhausting, shallow, or simply unnecessary. And when someone goes long periods without friends, there are real psychological reasons behind it. One common reason is a complete lack of tolerance for inauthentic behavior. When someone has few or close connections, it's often because they can't stand being around inauthentic personalities, people who put on masks, gossip, or try to manipulate others. Research shows that as self-awareness increases, tolerance for fake behavior drops sharply. Many people would rather be alone than sit through empty conversations with someone who's performing instead of being genuine. A lot of social circles are filled with people who smile to your face but speak differently behind your back. The mind quickly detects manipulation, dishonesty, and hidden motives. That's why some people keep their circle small, not because they dislike others, but because they're protecting their inner peace. It feels familiar? Another key trait is valuing depth over numbers in relationships. People like this aren't avoiding connection, they're avoiding shallow connection. Research suggests that individuals with deeper thinking patterns prefer quality over quantity. They aren't interested in small talk, fake friendships, or personalities that drain their energy. Casual chatter, like surface level, "how's the weather?" conversations where no one is truly listening, feels unbearable. If a discussion lacks depth or meaning, engagement simply fades. Deep connections are the only ones that matter. They want to talk about ideas, psychology, what motivates people, and what gives life real meaning. So instead of forcing empty relationships, they choose to stay alone until something genuine appears. This doesn't mean they dislike people. It simply means their brain uses more energy during social interaction. While extroverts feel energized by being around others, each conversation costs them something. They notice more details, pick up on subtle emotional cues, and process interactions on multiple levels at once. Because of that, they become very careful with how they spend their social energy. Some people are extremely independent and don't need outside approval. Many people without friends don't rely on others to feel secure or okay with themselves. Psychology refers to this as low social dependency. They don't need constant feedback, praise, or attention to feel emotionally stable. They can entertain themselves, work through problems on their own, and find comfort in their own thoughts. Instead of needing people around them, they build a rich inner world. They don't depend on others for validation, distraction, or motivation. To some, this independence can seem distant, but it's actually a form of strength. Their standards for friendship are very high, and they don't allow just anyone into their personal space. While many people collect acquaintances, they are selective about who gets access to their life. Past experiences often teach them to be cautious with trust. People without friends frequently share one common factor, an experience that made them more careful. This could be betrayal, emotional neglect, or being surrounded by the wrong people while growing up. Psychology shows that once trust is broken, the brain becomes protective. They don't give people access to their life quickly. After being hurt before, they take their time. They observe longer, pay close attention, and allow others to reveal who they truly are before trusting them. This creates what psychologists call a trust threshold, a much higher standard someone must meet before being let close. This is what it all comes down to. Having few or no friends doesn't mean something is wrong. It means the mind works differently, with greater awareness, sensitivity, depth, and stronger boundaries. There is a rich inner world, sharp intuition, and deep self-awareness. And sometimes, people with the strongest minds spend part of their journey walking alone. For more psychology content that explains personality, subscribe. The next video may help reveal something about yourself you've never noticed.